Hello and good evening. I hope you are well. I'm donning my Mr. Rogers sweatshirt. That must mean we have a good message ready for you today. The royal we, me. So this is the book right on top. I feel like drawing from Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover Again. And I'm just really curious to see what God's message is for today. So without further ado, God, what is your message for us today? Just really feel like those deep sighs right now. Also, got the whole hair down look thing going on. Um, this is actually right where I'm at pretty much with Twin Flame Ascension School. This is so I have the old version. There's actually an updated version. This particular part of the book is actually, what I understand, no longer part of the book. I'll have to get the updated one soon. But this is her story of being on her twin flame journey. I received my romance report from Jeff, which really helped me gain clarity on the fear of intimacy and commitment that my twin flame and I shared. I gave it to God to help me heal this block, and it wasn't long after that I experienced a thief steal my cell phone, which took me on a beautiful journey of healing my fear of vulnerability completely. The more I loved myself, the more gifts were revealed to me, and the more I realized that in that experience, nothing was lost and so much was gained. Wow, there is a lot packed in this little bit. This is a perfect example of what being on the twin flame journey, the ascension, God journey, if you want to call it, is all about. Um, so first, she's aware in her heart of what she's working on, the fear of intimacy and commitment, and she partners with God to heal it, and then a thief steals her cell phone. And she calls it a beautiful journey of healing my fear of vulnerability. So much was gained and nothing was lost. So this is just beautiful. I just love God's messages here. Um, and I was just actually watching a class now, and Jeff was talking about the gift of Shalia ordering from the wrong Panera bread. So he goes to the store and goes to pick up the Panera, and there's this big, the manager's freaking out. It's just unnecessary drama, and they realize that it's actually the Panera bread across town that Shalia ordered from. And we all can relate to these situations. And Jeff admits, that he was upset. He felt his feelings and an upset arose, and he realized that this whole situation was a gift. So he drove across town and worked on healing the upset that brought up, you know, whatever it was. I'm upset that Shalia screwed me over, whatever it might have been. And of course, he mirrored it and loved himself. And he actually, by the time he came home, was more in love with Shalia than ever, because he worked through the upset, and instead of like making her feel bad, taking it out on her. He had worked through it on the inside. And of course, he gently reminded her to be aware of what store to buy it from, but it was able to just love her and share a beautiful meal with her. And that's what the inner work is. Just like Sama said, it is about allowing life's difficulties to come up and to see that that is God loving you. And this is profound. And I have to admit, when I was really humbled actually. I actually got emotional when Jeff shared that story, because I really had to realize, like, wow, I remember just experience with my twin flame where, of course, I was generous at times. Sometimes I wasn't. I just let myself get upset. And, I really made a deeper choice in watching that. And I was like, no, I want to be the person who heals that upset and then comes back more in love with my twin flame and sees that she gave me a gift, that her sending me to the wrong store was loving me, because this is what they teach, and this is true. Your twin flame is always loving you no matter what. They have you blocked, they don't want to talk to you, whatever it is love, because they're showing you where you need to love yourself, and that is the journey. Love is not outside of you. It's so profound and so beautiful. So when, like in this case, you ask God for a healing, and then suddenly a thief steals your phone. That is, because she has the work, she was able to work through all the feelings, and she realized it was a fear of vulnerability, and love herself in that place, and receive a deep healing from God and from herself, from her own choice and willingness to love herself. And then she literally found her reality transformed because of that. And she realized that God, through that circumstance, loved her. And this is so profound. This is how God loves you. And this is why in the school they focus on, it's okay to really truly feel your feelings and to move through the upsets, because there's always gold or a gift in the ups. God is loving you through the things that are challenging you in your life. That's actually God loving you. But you have to have the tool and awareness to love yourself, to get to the core and get to the root. Why did this circumstance bother me? It's okay to be upset. It's okay to notice. Actually, it's essential. This really bothered me, and I had these feelings come up. And then, of course, you move through that. You get very clear what upset you, and then you mirror that back to yourself. Oh, I'm upset at this person because they did this. So I'm really, as the creator of my reality, someone who takes responsibility for my life, I am upset at myself for doing this to myself. And so I find that part and I love myself and I make a new choice there. So I see that, um, you know, I'm afraid to be vulnerable with myself. Well, I choose to be vulnerable. My feelings are important, they matter, I matter, and I choose to honor my feelings, honor myself always, and to always do what is right and honor myself completely. And you just love yourself until you feel completely healed in that space. And when you do that work, you realize, oh my gosh, what a gift. This situation invited me to love myself and transform a very deep part of myself and make a new choice somewhere. Wow. And then your life has just gone to the next level. Every mirror exercise takes your life to the next level. The power of it cannot be overstated. It truly is you taking responsibility for your life, your experience of life. And so, just a really beautiful passage. I really appreciate that example. Whatever you're moving through, I promise you, there is a gift in it. Allow yourself to move through it completely. Step 1 through step 4. If you don't know the mirror exercise, please pick up the book or watch one of the videos that teaches it. It's such a healing tool for taking full responsibility for your reality and having the power to heal anything that comes up. That is how everything is a blessing on the journey, no matter what it might look like. It is a blessing. So thank you for watching. Sending you love, and I'll see you next time.